Thank you for joining me again today. In last week's column, I suggested the value of setting up a support system if you're trying to change a pattern of overspending. Part of that system is finding a financial mentor to support you as you work your way toward financial health. Now, a financial mentor is somebody who really walks the walk, who's qualified to serve you as a guide because he or she's traveled the same road that you're wanting to travel. For an overspender, a financial mentor will be someone who's able to control debt, live within his or her income, and save for the future. This is someone who can model what has worked for them in their life and help you develop a plan for financial change. It's also important that they hold you accountable to keep your commitment to that plan and stay within the limits that you've set up together. Now, a good mentor won't necessarily tell you what to do, but instead will act as a sounding board and help you decide what changes you need to make. He or she needs to have the strength to confront you when your behavior falls short of the goals that you've established, but they also need the skill to do so in a manner that doesn't attack or shame you. Preferably, a mentor is more of a partner than a parent figure. The details of working with a mentor can really vary, but it's important to get together regularly, whether in person or by phone. You may initially need to meet quite often, maybe even once a week, but over time, the frequency of your interactions are going to decrease maybe to once a month, and to eventually on an as-needed basis when you get your spending well under control. Now, typically, spouses should not serve as mentors for one another. It's really not a good idea, nor is it generally a good idea to ask a parent, a child, or another close relative to serve in this capacity. It's often wiser to look for mentors among trusted friends or professional colleagues. One option is to find a financial planner who specializes in cash flow management. Now, unfortunately, very few planners really offer that service, and finding one may be difficult. The mentor doesn't necessarily need to be a financial professional, however. What is most important is that this person demonstrates the kind of financial behavior you want to emulate. A mentor doesn't necessarily have to manage everything perfectly when it comes to money, but that person does need to have a clear commitment to achieving and maintaining financial health. If you have trouble finding a mentor, another possibility would be to establish a mutual support arrangement with a friend who's also working toward financial balance. Now, we're accustomed to the idea of developing relationships with mentors to help us learn and grow professionally. It's been around for a long time. It's far more difficult, however, to ask someone to serve as a financial mentor. To some degree, both of you will need to bare your financial souls to each other. You will need to obtain enough information from your potential mentor to satisfy yourself that he or she is qualified. In turn, you're going to need to be honest and fully reveal your financial circumstances, which can bring up huge amounts of fear and shame. When it comes to managing money, almost all of us believe we should know how to do it right. Trusting another person with your financial information, including your past mistakes, your debts, your less than perfect checkbook, takes a great deal of courage and a strong commitment to change. It might help to remember that working with a mentor does not mean giving up financial control to that person. The mentor's role is to help you follow a money recovery plan of your own choosing, which ultimately can help you regain financial control in your life. Thanks for joining me.